Hey guys, I'm Sarah from SoCraftastic, and today's video is all about my hair care routine. I get asked a lot how I get my hair to grow so long, and I really don't do anything special, but in this video I am showing you the products that I use, like my shampoo and conditioner, and just the little tips and tricks that I have to get my hair to look like this. Also, to stay in the spirit of Crafty Friday, I'm going to include a couple of DIY hair accessories that you can easily make to spruce up your hair for the spring or summer or whenever. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, but you never want to miss one of my videos, go ahead and click the subscribe button down in the corner right there. And also, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. One quick question, do you think that the lighting is okay? This is the first intro that I have filmed at night, so I don't know if this looks better or worse than the ones I filmed in the day. Now let's get into my hair care routine. The first piece of advice is to brush your hair from bottom to top in order to minimize breakage. Then tackle any tangles very carefully so you don't accidentally pull out any hairs that aren't ready to come out yet. On the days I wash my hair, it's usually quite greasy, which you might be able to tell from this footage here. Not cute. Anyway, take advantage of your scalp's natural oil by dispersing it from root to tip with the brush. That little bit of oil is great and it helps to coat and condition each hair, but I also pour on coconut oil before I shower. This is something I added to my routine a couple months ago, and I notice it really makes my hair look more shiny. I only let this soak in for a few minutes, but if you're able to leave it on overnight, that would be even better. By the way, I normally spread the oil through my hair after I take my clothes off because it tends to get a bit messy. Now it's time to shower. All these products that you see are ones I've been using for over a year now, but I plan to start buying more natural and cruelty-free hair and body products once these get used up. You may have actually already seen some of the upgrades I have waiting on deck in my recent Lush haul, but I'd love to hear recommendations from you if you have any others. Normally, I only wash my hair about 2 times a week. I know some of you might be shocked and some of you might think that that's a lot. This way, though, I'm able to keep it as hydrated as possible. And the first thing I'm going to do when I'm in the shower is shampoo my hair and rinse it out completely. Then I move on to the conditioner. I actually condition once or twice before I wash my body, or once during, and then another time after. I really put in a lot of conditioner because I need that moisture. And I focus on working the conditioner into the ends of my hair to really focus on those split parts. Also, it's best to rinse with warm or cool water, but to be honest, mine is usually more on the hot side because I really like hot showers. Here I'm gently squeezing the excess water from my hair before wrapping it up in a turby twist. And it was really difficult to film myself, so I probably look really awkward. I got this towel, by the way, from my mom years ago, and I have 2 of them and I use them all the time. But a better alternative is to use a cotton t-shirt to dry your hair, since it prevents a lot of frizz and isn't as rough on your hair. But this one works okay for me. After about 30 minutes or so, depending on the day, I let my hair down and apply a generous amount of heat protectant spray all over. Well, minus the roots, so I don't get too much product buildup on my scalp. Now it's time for the blow dryer, which I do on the warm setting. Cool is better for your hair, but it takes a lot longer, especially when you have long hair like me, and it doesn't add as much volume to my hair, and I'm all about big hair. So here you see a comb. I'm not combing through my hair. It's not good to comb through wet hair. All I'm doing is just kind of guiding the strand so my hair can dry more straight. And on the rare occasion that I do air dry my hair, it gets a bunch of wavy patches and usually looks really frizzy, so I like to blow dry it, which takes about 15 to 20 minutes if I keep it up in the towel long enough. It could take longer. but I do completely dry my hair this way. It's kind of a pain, but feeling damp hair on my neck and clothes for hours on end would make me really sad and cold throughout the day. So I cannot walk around with wet hair, and if I sleep with it, then I get cold too. About once every 2 to 3 weeks, I grab my pair of beauty scissors, which are made especially for hair. I go ahead and twist the ends, and then I cut off most of those little flyaways to get rid of the split ends. The final step is straightening, which I don't do every time I shower or blow dry, but for this I use a Remington ceramic straightener. Keep in mind that heat is not good for your hair, so try not to use a straightening iron every day. I usually, like I said, I use mine maybe once a week unless I have multiple events that I have to dress up for or something like that. It kind of looks straight before I even started this part, but that's because I did a really good job blow drying and I kind of tried to make it straight when I blow dried, but you can kind of see some of the sneaky waves hiding out on this side. That's it for my hair care routine. Nothing sneaky like hair serum or vitamins that I take, although I do take a multivitamin every day and I eat as healthy as possible. Like I drink a lot of water, eat a lot of fruits and veggies, and no like soda pop or anything weird like that. But anyway, if you have any questions for me or advice for me, just go ahead and leave a comment below. Now for those of you who want to see a couple really insanely easy DIY hair accessories, you'll want to start off with some embellishments such as flowers and or rhinestones, some decorative trim, plain clips, elastic, and either really strong glue or hot glue gun. So here I cut off enough trim to fit tightly around my head, and I sealed one end already with clear nail polish and folded it over and glued it. You could also use fabric or lace instead of trim. Now I'm sealing the ends of a piece of elastic and I'm gluing that to the end of the trim that I have folded. Be sure to measure this around your head again and cut off any excess length. Then you're going to seal the other end of the trim before attaching the elastic and you're done. I do recommend sewing for extra reinforcement, but if you're in a super big hurry, then this should hold up for a while. Also, clips can be used to dress up so many different hairstyles, from ponytails to poofs. Customizing your own is seriously the easiest thing ever. Just go ahead and glue any embellishment that you want to a plain clip base. You could also use the same idea to glue things to your headband and make that like a flower crown or something really cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this kind of video. I'm kind of enjoying mixing a bit of lifestyle with a DIY. It makes me feel a little bit more motivated to post when I don't feel like necessarily making a ton of projects during the week. If you're actually watching on the day that this is posted, I am skiing right now, and I'll put a bunch of those clips on Snapchat and Instagram if you guys want to see what I have been up to or what I am up to. All my social media links are in the description box below, and if you're interested in seeing some of the recent videos that I've posted, click the little I button in the corner and some videos will come down and you can click them and watch them. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye! I have hair stuck to my lip gloss. Ah, my shirt's a liar, but it's all good.